Hello there.
What was that?
I don't know. It was just
What was
a weird
that?
sound, like I was getting like a toenail pulled, but also it kind of felt nice. It was like, oh, I don't
It
know.
sounded like you were having an orgasm, but halfway through you didn't like it anymore.
I don't
Like,
know.
was it
Like
rape?
it was good evening.
What is wrong with your voice?
I don't know.
Why
Good
do you sound
evening.
like?
I don't know.
Why do you sound like Doctor Horrible? Okay, no, that was exaggerated. You just said that
I
on
gotta
purpose.
work on my evil death Winnie. Um, I learned a lesson today. Quality over quantity. I think that's important. I also learned something very. What is? Oh my god! Like I'm
Honey,
looking like.
look at me. You're gonna say something to you.
What are you gonna say?
You're not going to accept it,
What
but
are you
it's
gonna say to
true.
me? What's that?
You are much further along than you think.
Maybe, dude. I'm looking at the
Don't say
screen.
no. Look at
I
me.
gotta tell you this thing first,
What?
dude. So I'm talking right, and I'm looking at the corner of the screen, and
Okay.
like just like I'm trying to do more looking at the camera instead of, and like my peripherals catching up, catching what looks like a baby bottle
What?
sitting on the floor. So I'm like, what is that? So I go to point at it, nigga. It's my hand and my thumb. Like it just looked like it was a baby bottle sitting on the floor. But that's not like that's not even the floor. This wall right here. Like why would there?
And you have given a wonderful example of what I just stated.
Oh, what was I talking about? Quality over quantity. But that's not what I want to talk about. I wanted to talk about how I watched my wife today, who was determined to get her way. I was so proud. I was so proud. I'm gonna tell you the story and then I'm gonna leave. Asia's new job pays her twice a month. Now that sounds like every other job where it's every 2 weeks on a Friday. No, hers on the 5th and the 20th, consecutive, like every time. The problem is sometimes the 5th and the 20th don't fall on a weekday. I mean, yeah, on a weekday. Now she got paid on the 5th, but because we have direct deposit with our bank, we typically get it a day early. So she got paid on the 4th. That led us to believe, and it made sense, that because the 20th this month was a Sunday, and because we would get it early because we bank with Golden One, that we would get it early on the 18th, which was the last business day. That didn't work out. So Asia was a little bummed. And we had to pull some strings so she could have enough money to get to work. So we assumed that because we usually get it early, well, we didn't get it on the 18th. It'll probably be here on the 19th, despite the fact that it's Saturday. Guess what? That shit didn't happen. And Asia was bummed. But I watched her do everything she had to do to work it out. And she worked it out. Like, we went to a place, we decided we'd get a payday loan just so we would have the thing we needed for the weekend. And we did that. And we went to a place, and they were just like, yeah, we'll just take your word for it. Just have an ID and a bank account, and everything else we'll take your word for it. And she's like, oh, fuck, that'll work. We get there, and they ran like a credit check for some reason. And they was like, well, unfortunately, you have a delinquent balance from, there's probably an old Sprint bill or something. It's like, why would that even? So I chalked it up to, well, I guess that's it. What was it?
It was my school loan. You know,
Your
because she said
school loan?
because she said I had too many accounts. I have like four school loans out. but through my school, and I'm currently in school, but it shows on my credit report.
You're in school.
Exactly.
It's
I
fucking
even gave
dumb.
her my school email address.
What the?
And why
Really?
I don't understand running a credit check for things that have nothing to do with you. It's like I'm not just saying, hey, give me money. It's not. I'm not even just asking for a loan. I have to give you proof that, hey, look, this is where I work.
Like if I can
You
prove that I
eliminate
make
it.
this money,
And I was giving you my routing and banking information, so you could just take it out when the day comes.
Right.
Like,
that's now I'm saltier. So anyway, Asia found another place, motherfucker, in walking distance, no less. And went in and we knocked it out. And Asia got all the stuff she needed for work. And she went out with her mom and her sister back. We got pizza and some breadsticks that I haven't even touched the pizza yet. Can you imagine that? I haven't touched pizza?
I don't understand why you're just doing it, which lets me know and proves my theory that you just order pizza because you do it out of habit at this point.
It looks like you have allergies. So,
Here's the second
wait, say it again?
that you order pizza out of habit.
I love
And
pizza.
And not necessarily because you were hungry.
To be fair, I ate all the breadsticks.
You ordered a pizza at 5 o'clock today. What time is it, honey?
I don't know.
It is.
I wanted to eat with you.
It is now almost 12 a.m.
I
There's
was
been a
waiting
pizza
so we
sitting
could
there
eat
for
together.
When have you ever waited on me to eat pizza?
Because the whole thing was we were going to sit around, we were going to have goodies,
But you didn't
and we were
want
going
to
to have a good time. I was just waiting for you. That's fine. I didn't wait for you when I ate the breadsticks.
So why wait for me for pizza?
Because I figured we were going to have a meal together.
You just started on the appetizer.
Yeah, I was just like, I want some of these breadsticks.
You're weird. I don't get it. Like, you're hungry, so you ordered pizza to eat.
But if you were...
And that's another thing you said, too. Because when I was like, oh, I'll take the card and the cash, you're like, well, I need something to order food. And
so
I was like, oh, so you're getting food now? You're like, yeah, because you're going to be gone at dinner, and I don't want to have some food. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. So you ordered food to not eat it.
But I ate all the breadsticks.
So you
and it was like
a
lot of breadsticks.
So you got 2 orders of stuff, so you can eat one and not the other.
Yeah, and I figured you would.
When have you ever picked the other thing? You didn't touch that pizza.
I was.
What is no seriously?
I'm not for you.
I'm not even trying to be funny. I love you and I hear you. But even when I was at work, like you would order pizza and eat your fill, and then I would have pizza that was left over when I get home from work.
You were at work. Mm-hmm. We had been talking. We went through all the trouble all day.
We did.
So that we could have this weekend together.
This is my point, though.
Where we would have our goodies. We would eat pizza and we would float.
You're right.
So I was waiting for you.
You're right. But this is my point. You don't do that. You don't wait for pizza. I'm concerned about your health.
I was waiting for you. I wanted to have this whole evening with you. Is all. And I'm not complaining about our evening because we've been having a very nice time together. Mm-hmm. But it just so happens that I kind of filled up on breadsticks and you kind of filled up on when you went out with your mama. So
I kind of filled up on. So I'm like, man, I haven't really eaten all day, but I went out with my mama and now I feel full of love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
You out of your fucking mind. Look, I was trying to give my wife this compliment that I watched my wife go out and get it done today. I was so proud. She was like, I'm not leaving without this money. I'm making this happen.
I didn't say that. Don't make it seem like I went there and cursed out the employees.
No, you were like, I'm determined. I am having this weekend. And you made it happen. All the more reason that I held on to the pizza so we could eat together. You know what?
I don't think I was rude. I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. Because when she said, oh yeah, and just let you know we're gonna have to run a credit check, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. What are you guys looking for? Like,
Not that I was like trying to hide anything. I'm just like, that's weird, but okay. And then like the second place, I said we're just doing it to make sure you don't owe us money. That makes sense. You were just like, I just want to see what her credit's like.
You know what's funny?
She doesn't even work there. She just opened it up on the weekend just to like run people's credit and get their social security numbers.
I'm gonna say this, and I know it's a thought you've had, but I'm thinking about it now, and it would be so fucking funny. I'm sure you've had a job at some point where you were like, I can't wait to quit this job. Fuck this job. I'm gonna get a real good fucking job. And I'm gonna come back in here and I'm gonna show them my check stub and be like, look, bitch, I'm making a week what I used to make in a month in this fucking place.
I've never had that.
Fuck this place. I've had thoughts like that, especially when I was working at Wendy's. Oh my god. Like, I just hated fast food.
You know why? Because it takes effort to go down there and show them your check stub.
It's like, absolutely. And here's the thing.
And what is it going to change? You still got a good job.
Like, I still got my good job. They don't care. It's not like I'm gonna actually see my old manager and I'm gonna show him my check stub. He can be like, what the fuck is
You know what it is? That's a plot for like a mid-90s movie. You know, oh, I don't have to work at this burger joint no more.
Like, even the idea of I'm going to make this big elaborate scene as I quit, that's more for me. Like, the company is like, I was already a worker drone to begin with. Like, especially in fast food, you were just a dude in a shirt and a paper hat. Like, there'll be 20 other people just like you who come through the door tomorrow. Bye. Oh, you don't want to work at McDonald's? You're too good to flip burgers? Bye. Somebody else wants a fucking job. But yeah, there were plenty of times where I just wanted to. I brought that up because after we managed to find the other place and get the money, part of me wanted to go back to that first place and be like, fuck you, bitch. What's all this money? And then, like, make it rain on them? No? Well, not to make it rain. Yeah.
Because that requires you to go to the bank, get a bunch of ones, the bank is closed, and now you got to pick them all up. What if somebody's walking in to do it and you pick it up and run out?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of
ways. That would be,
But I get your joke from the car.
And then even, like, the girl behind us, she'd be like, I don't care if you don't get the money.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I still get paid, like...
Also, that will require to walk all the way over there just to say, look at what I got. Like, and then too, I wasn't mad at her. It's policy. It's not like she did anything wrong. So it's like if I go say, nah, I got it anyway. It's like cool, I guess.
That reminds me, and then I'm gonna leave this video. Hi guys. There's this video of a Christian woman. And she's on a plane and she's going somewhere, I don't know where. And for whatever reason, they're trying to escort her off the plane. And she was like, don't worry, y'all, I'm a Christian, so I don't cuss or nothing. But I'm not getting off this plane. And she's under the guise of she's recording this for her safety. And over the course of this 18-minute video, this super sweet Christian woman who wouldn't cuss was motherfucker this, fuck you that, how you gonna call this Spirit Airlines that y'all don't have a Holy Spirit? Like, I was dumbfounded at the level of stupidity. And it was so bad that they emptied the entire plane. Like, everybody got off the plane. She was like, y'all ain't gonna make me get off this plane. They got everybody off the plane. I was like, we're gonna have to reboard this. And I don't know what she was pissed off about because they closed the gate early and she couldn't get on. But it was like, they couldn't have closed it too early because you own the fucking plane. What are you talking about? Like, I'm all for a squeaky wheel get oil, but bitch, you squeaking and you own the plane. What's the problem? Like, for real? I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna talk to you for like 15 minutes.